Aquarius, welcome to your first half of October video. So we're going to take a look at love as far as like relationship type love. And then we're also going to separately, briefly look at singles. And then we will look at career, workplace, that sort of thing. So go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and take a look at love type stuff first. And I do talk to myself a little bit when I shuffle, but don't worry about it. It's nothing important that, you know, I'll speak clearly when it's time to talk about the cards, okay? All right, cool. So I'm going to get started right now. And first we're going to take a look at who you are dealing with in love, like kind of from their perspective. And then we'll look at yours and see how they line up together, okay? All right, so highest Aquarius, please, for Aquarius's partner, who they are dealing with in love. Show me kind of cards where they're at to truly feel towards all right, Aquarius partner in love, please. Aquarius's partner in love. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Okay, interesting. Okay. All right. Okay, that makes sense. All right, gotcha. All right, and okay, awesome. All right. Oh, that's good. Okay. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. So I've got three of wands at the bottom of the deck. So three of wands is a good sign that this is like on their side, you know, that they are expecting things to work out and like for basically everything to come together. It's the card of like waiting for your ships to come in, but it's in a relationship reading, it's more like, you know, waiting, you know, like you see a positive, you have the vision, they have the vision for a positive future with you, okay? There's some other stuff here, but I'm going to go ahead and lay out your cards too, and we're going to see how they play off of each other here. Okay, let's see. So show me Aquarius's viewpoint of this relationship, please. Aquarius's. Watching this video, please. Highest Aquarius. What is Aquarius's viewpoint on this same layout? Truly feel. And okay, Aquarius. Okay, and okay, one more and we're there. All right, we'll get this started. Okay, here we go. Oh, I've got a backwards card in there. I just saw it. Ooh, and it's Ace of Coin. Interesting. That was just flipped around. Going the wrong way. I like it. Okay. 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 Oh. Ooh, Aquarius. Okay. Awesome. All right. Ooh, you have the Tower at the bottom of the deck, but it's good. Yeah. Ooh, very nice. You have the Ace of Wands. There may, for some of you, there could be like a pregnancy in the works. Just a very few of you, you know, that's possible. But you have, well, I'll get to, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get to this now. I'm sorry, I'm going a little out of order, but I'm going to pick up the cards again, so I don't want to lose my place. So, you know, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Tower card. Okay, so this means like this could be happening sometimes later in October or something like that. So something kind of sudden and like, you know, sometimes the Tower card also means moving, like a sudden move or something like that. But it could just be something like kind of unexpected that, you know, comes out of the blue. And it's Ace of Fire. So it could be some sort of, it could be a new attraction, or it could be like just like a new passion, you know, like just the card is force, you know, so it's feeling like, you know, something's like really igniting with you. Okay. Then you have the Empress and the Death card. So this could be a Scorpio possibly, or this could just be you like really transforming like big time, you know, in some sort of way, you know, regarding this love reading. You have the Four of Cups, which usually I'm not like that excited about in the normal Rider-Waite tarot deck. But with this one, I like it because, you know, it's called the Flood. But to me, I've mentioned this before when I've used these cards. This reminds me of like an engagement ring, you know, very much so. So very interesting. All right, so let's get back to this though. All right, so as far as who you are dealing with in love, it seems like a little bit of a graduation kind of process here because it looks like they were dealing with a lot. All right. They have the Five of Wands and the Ten of Swords, all right? So they are just like done with the struggle, all right? They are over it. Done, done, done. They don't want to struggle anymore. They, this is kind of like, to me, this is an all or nothing kind of feeling that this person has because, with this page of coin here, this is very interesting. It's like, I feel like this has been like a struggle and it's been like a long time, for them. All right. Whether it's the relationship has been a struggle or just like their life has been a struggle, whatever it is. The thing is though, it's like, I feel like they've made a choice to put an end to the struggle. They don't want to do that anymore. And they're reaching out with the page of coin. The page of coin is about starting something that has potential to grow and, into the long term. It has all of this potential and all of that sort of thing. So this is Sister Earth in this deck. And it's like, she's very, there's a lot of green in this card. Green is like, symbolizes to me like growth, growing, it's a very bright green aura. So it's like, they're done with this, they don't want that. They want to grow, and build something practical, with you, most likely here. So as far as their feelings like towards you, they have the soulmate card of Temperance, which is really nice. And then they also have the Queen of Earth, which is a Queen of Coin. So they feel that you are very, very stable. Okay, the Queen of Coin is somebody who you can rely on. They are very reliable, and they're just good. They're like very responsible, like those types of things. Mature, all of that. And with Temperance here, it could be a Sagittarius, that you are dealing with. That's possible, but this is more like feelings towards you. So I don't necessarily see it as a Sagittarius. I think it's, to me, it's a soulmate card. It's got the Infinity 8 in the background. And it's very much about like higher connections, very spiritual, so that's very cool. Let's see, what else? Yeah, that's all I'll say with that. Yeah, it's cool too. She's barefoot. I mean, she is in the Rider-Waite deck too, but, or he. And it almost looks like a he. It's kind of hard to tell. The Temperance card almost looks like a dude. But, barefoot, like that's, to me, that's like trusting. That's grounding oneself. So they trust you and they feel grounded with you. Their outcome card is a Six of Coin. Again, very good balance. This shows that they feel like there's balance in the relationship now. There's like, it's equal give, take, all that kind of stuff. It's a very bright, card, and a very hopeful card. And it's the card of beauty, and it is a 6. So, it's harmony, that sort of thing. So that's kind of where they're at. Where you're at, actually you have kind of similar, kind of cards, not so much with this struggle, like to get there, kind of thing. Because you have the Two of Cups, the Six of Wands, and which one is that? The Knight of Cups. Okay. So I feel like, you are kind of like very much like in love right now. The Two of Cups, very strong, connection. You feel very connected to this person, spiritually, romantically, all those things. With the Six of Fire, I feel like you feel very confident right now. The Six of Fire is about like accomplishing something and, sometimes feeling, like getting a little bit of recognition for something, and the card is called Glory, so that's something's going well for you. Like you feel confident also with the Six of Wands. And with Brother Water, which is the Knight of Cups, some of you really may be extending some sort of offer or of love or just really like showing that in some way. The Knight of Cups tends to do that. Or it's just romanticism, extending, offers of romanticism or something towards your partner. So that could be. As far as how you feel towards your partner, you have good cards here too. You have the Ace of Cups, okay? And you have the Nine of Coin, so which is the zenith. Okay, so I really like that. I think that's good. I mean, Open Channel is a card of Ace of Cups, so that's very awesome. So you feel like openly communicating, your love. You're not holding back. None of that stuff. You feel pretty free. You feel peaceful with this person. So I really like that. The zenith seems to be, the Nine of Coin is a good. It's like a good money card. So you might see them like as like doing well or so, because this is like how you feel about them. So it could be that, maybe you feel like they're doing well, or sometimes the Nine of Coins, sometimes is a little bit about somebody who is just sort of lackadaisical and very, oh, they're just kind of laid back, that kind of thing. Very comfortable and makes sure that their lives are comfortable, that sort of thing. But it's not a bad card. And with the Zenith, I really like that, that lingo. I think that sounds cool. Like things are changing and, your dynamics are good. Now, your outcome card is the Seven of Coin. So it's very interesting. Your partner who you're dealing with has a Six of Coin. You have the Seven of Coin. So two things. First of all, that's a good combination of like if you guys are combining like finances in some way, that's very good. That's good money on both sides. So I like that. Good, tangible stuff. The other thing about the Seven of Coin is you are very willing to work on things. You want things to nurture. You want things to grow. Very much like the other partner, had the Page of Pentacles. It's, it's like you want to see things prosper and grow. And, by prosper, I'm not necessarily talking about money. I'm talking about, just in general, the relationship, those types of things. It can be both. So they have the card of beauty, and you have the card of the garden. These are two very beautiful cards together. It signifies harmony and growth and all kinds of things. So actually, you guys have really, really good cards. And again, you have like this sudden something coming in, on your side. This was on yours with the tower, but it's good. It's a good tower moment. Okay, so I did like that. Let's see, anything else I want to say here? I mean, you guys look good, so let's leave it at that. It's a good spell. I like it. Okay. All right, let's look at singles, single Aquariuses. See what's going on with them. Single Aquariuses. And if anybody feels like time stamping, that would be awesome. Okay, single Aquariuses. What is going on with single Aquariuses? Single Aquariuses, please, for the first half of October. Highest to clearest. For those watching that are single Aquariuses, what might they expect? First half of October. There we go. Okay. Okay, single Aquariuses. Oh my God. He has come out like every single reading for the singles. It's like insanity. Who is this King of Pentacles? He is getting around. I don't know. Because I swear to God, he's shown up in the same exact position in like 2 of my other readings. All right. So that's just like craziness. All right, so this could be very well somebody at work. This could be like a boss or something like that, or a CEO type, somebody like, official, of some sort, or that carries a lot of, importance or weight, to them in that way, I don't see you being very thrilled with them right now, though, and it definitely needs more work. Oh, yeah, and eventually, wow, eventually this is not where I bet you anything this King of Pentacles is married. I bet I'm going to throw a card on it, but I bet you like $1 million that he's married. I just have that vibe based on these cards. This could be somebody like a boss at work or something like that. That's like, this does not look good in the long run. Okay, so let me see. Let me throw a card on him because the thing is you have this right in the middle. So this is a little bit of like regret and like not feeling noticed. And like a little bit invisible. And that's not you, Aquarius. You're never invisible. And I feel like this is, something that, I mean, this could be a marriage. No, because it's singles reading. Yeah, never mind. But, it's like this is why I think it might be somebody at work, possibly. I mean, it could be you trying to work on something to get their attention again, too, which may work for brief, but I feel like in the long run, with that 3 of Swords and 5 of Coin, it's not worth it. But let me take a look. Let's see who the King of Pentacles is. Oh, yeah. All right. Okay, good. So you got something else coming in down the road, but right now, unfortunately, it's not a super good reading. So yeah, this person, it's just something's not happening with this person. With the 10 of Swords, that just means there's not much left in this anymore. I do have the vibe that this person is like married or otherwise committed or something like that, just because of the tone of the cards. Because, you seem pretty like you know, sad here. I feel like you know, this is somebody maybe you were interested in or something like that, and then maybe you found out some information, or they're just not, they don't, maybe, you know, they didn't feel like, you know, towards you as, you know, maybe you guys haven't even gone out yet. This was just somebody that you were admiring from a distance, but somehow you got some news in that maybe they are married or something like that. And like, so now you know, you feel like maybe they're not noticing you. That could be, yeah, I just see this player kind of energy too with them kind of in and out kind of deal. Let me see what this 8 of coin is here. The 8 of coin. Yeah, you might just throw yourself into work this like little bit of October here. This is the 8 of coin. Okay, there could be a new offer coming in at work. Because remember I said it looked like something else was coming in down the road. Let's see. They might be married too. I don't know. Be careful on this one too. So I do see like, you know, some sort of flirtation starting up, maybe in the workplace again. I don't feel like this is the same person. It could be, but these are two different energies. Like King of Pentacles and Page of Cups don't mix to me really. You know, I mean, it could be, but you know, this is more like somebody kind of like checking you out or like kind of like lightly testing the waters, that sort of thing. So I think that's going to lift your spirits though, from being like a little bit depressed over this other person that didn't work out, you know? So, you know, there's something, you know, coming up that's going to lift your spirits, feel like a little flirty and fun, you know, maybe somebody around work, or it could be somebody's work you admire too, and you reach out to them and, you know, maybe you guys kind of connect in that way. I think it might take a little while to get off the ground, but I do see some pretty decent cards under here. I would be cautious that they are not married too, but maybe that's just you being happy. I've got the 10 of Cups down there a little ways. So sometimes that's an indication, you know, that they could have something else going on, but that could just be you actually finding some, you know, maybe this turns into something really good and that makes you very happy down the road. So just remember, whatever this energy is that you are in now for the single Aquariuses, you know, it's hard. You know, I get that, and it is, you know, so I understand that, but I think things will lighten up for you towards the mid-month mark, okay? And at least, you know, you're going to feel a little, you know, flirtatious and things like that, you know, starting to be back to your old self again, you know, a little bit, you know, feeling lighter anyway, okay? So, okay, all right, so let's go on to Aquarius career and financial stuff, workplace, that sort of thing. For Aquariuses out there. Aquariuses watching this video, please. The highest and clearest information for Aquariuses regarding career, workplace, finances, that sort of thing. On for Aquariuses. Aquariuses. First half of October, please. Okay. All right, one more and we're there. Okay. Okay. Okay, interesting. Wow. Okay. So you have a lot of activity at the bottom of the deck. All right. For those of you looking for work, I just want to point this out because I'm going to be shuffling the cards again. There, you know, you have a lot of activity here. So, and this may not be what that is, but for those of you looking for work, I will just say this. There's maybe an opportunity here, maybe a missed opportunity as well. But then at the bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Wands, like kind of like, you know, kind of stepping into action. The Page of Swords, that could be some sort of news coming in. You also have the Page of Pentacles, all right? So another offer. There's 2 pages right there, all right? You do have the 3 of Swords, so that could be a bit of a letdown with the Page of Pentacles offer. But then you have the Knight of Pentacles, which is, that's a good offer. That's a solid offer, all right? And then you have the 9 of Coin, all right? So that's like good money, all those things. So that's for, you know, for some of you looking for work, you definitely have some activity here. So let me look at for others of you, because I do see offers here and opportunities. You have a travel card right in the middle of your reading. So with the 6, is it 6? Yeah, 6 of Swords. This may be like some sort of offer to deal with someone from like a far away country, or, you know, like, so it could even be like online, like maybe it doesn't involve you actually traveling over there or something like that. That's what this could be. This could just be simply like, it doesn't have to be another country. It could just be maybe some sort of offer, but it's like you have to like relocate or move or something like that. I don't know. That it's kind of an odd card to have in the center there. I'm not really like feeling it. You have another movement card here though that's sudden, so that it very well could be something like that. You do have the Ace of Wands at the foundation of your reading, so that's good. That's like, you know, new opportunities, growth, you know, all that kind of stuff. But you have the Four of Cups crowning the top. The Four of Cups is sometimes it's an offer that we get that we're just not that enthused about. All right, we're not that excited about it. We're a little bored, you know, quite frankly. You know, it's like maybe like our boss wants us to be all excited about something, you know, oh, we've just landed this overseas thing or something, and we want you to handle it, Jem or Jane or whatever. And you're like, really? You know, that doesn't sound that exciting. You know, stop trying to make it sound exciting. It's not exciting. You know, that kind of thing. It could just be that energy. But this would maybe be a chance for you to step into a leadership role based on this. So what appears like a small little like offer of some sort, you might not be that enthused about it, but it could potentially turn you into a leadership role, or, you know, like definitely, I mean, the Queen of Pentacles in the near future is good. You know, this is stability. This is, you know, definitely like I said, long-term potential, you know, those types of things. So what started off as like something you wanted to be passionate about, but then you're a little bit bored with, you know, that sort of thing, really turns into a really good opportunity. You have the Moon card in your position now, so that's a little interesting. That's usually about like hidden information and things coming to light. And you also have the Tower card in your reading, so let's take a look at those too. All right. There's a Moon card here for Aquarius. It's an odd card. Career reading. What's the Moon card here for, please, for Aquarius? Okay. For some of you, all right, not positive, and that's why, because we have this Tower coming in. Tower in a career reading, sometimes it's not that good. All right, so this is interesting. So hang with me though, because I have a feeling this is going to get better. But the Moon card is usually about, it's like about secret and hidden information, all right, coming to light. All right, now this is on your side, so it seems like it's information. So in other words, like if you are possibly being considered for like a leadership position or something that's like more stable and secure, but you're like a little bit afraid that they might find something out, you know, about, you know, maybe something you left off conveniently, you know, in your credential, you know, your resume or something like that, there is a chance that may come to surface. And not to scare any of you, you know, that you might be going through that. Remember, this is just tarot. This doesn't necessarily mean it's coming true, all those things. So, but with the Moon card here, not very favorable. And the cards I pulled to clarify, definitely not very favorable. So this could be something that could cost you a little bit. The other thing this could be is possibly with the Moon card is sometimes it can indicate like a little bit of, although I don't see other indications of that, but I will throw it out there just in case. Sometimes it's a little bit about drugs, you know, that sort of thing. So, but, you know, with these two cards came out to clarify it. This is not positive. And I had the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck too. And he's cold, blunt, and like cuts things out. So, you know, not to freak you out too much or anything, but this could be sometimes like a firing type scenario. Let's see what the Tower card is coming towards you. Tower card, Tower card, Tower card, Tower card. Okay, for some of you, it could actually be a pregnancy. You know, maybe that's what it is, and like you were maybe trying to hide it or something like that. That could be very few of you. You know, that could be something like that, and you know, that's it. That only lasts so long. You know, that's possible. The other thing I want to say too, it's not necessarily a firing, because the thing is, I do see like maybe a possible missed opportunity here at the top. So that could be what these things are. You know, it's like maybe this was an opportunity, you know, a great opportunity of abundance or something like that. But, you know, like you were in this like dark, deep phase, you know, because that's what the moon card is too sometimes, you know, like just kind of not feeling yourself and like involved in deep thoughts, and you're thinking, oh, it's probably not that great an offer, or oh, I might have to travel, or you know, something like that, so that you miss it. Maybe that's why we have these like, you know, kind of rejection type cards. So it's not necessarily that you're getting fired if you already have a job or something like that. This could be for somebody who was looking for a job and thought that this wasn't that great, but they actually missed a good opportunity. So be careful of that too. If like an opportunity comes to you and it has something to do with moving or travel or something like that, and you're just not that enthused about it, it might be something really great. So, and you might miss out on, you know, this abundance. You know, this could actually, yeah, be like a dream kind of job. So be careful on that one. Let me see what else the Empress is. The Tower card, Tower card, Tower card. And then we'll look at your outcome. You have an okay outcome. It's pretty nondescript, so we'll take a look at that. Tower and the Empress, please come towards Aquarius. Swords. Oh man, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go back to firing again. This could be like a sudden, yeah. Could be an argument, like a sudden thing, an argument or something like that, and maybe you storming out the door or them saying thinking something wrongly of you or something like that. All right, let me see what the Queen of Cups is for your outcome. What is the Queen of Cups? A choice, okay. But you do have the Wish card pretty close behind. All right. It's a choice that you're very unclear of. All right. So what is this? Two of Wands, please. Two of Wands. Although Two of Wands, you're usually pretty clear what the choice is. But again, I see travel too with this. Damn it. Very, very confusing reading here. I think your last one was too. I think I had a hard time with that one. Okay. Two of Wands. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so to clarify Two of Wands, I get the Page of Swords. So Page of Swords is news. It's sometimes news we don't want to hear, though. It's like, you know, not necessarily good news, but it's not necessarily horrible news either. You know, and it just could be that it's coming from somebody young or something like that. The thing is, though, you have the Wish card here. So it's like, I feel like this Tower moment and all that is very, like, the Tower card isn't always like, oh my God, so shocking or anything. But in this particular case, unfortunately, I think it is. I think it's like kind of a Tower moment for you guys, like a real one. But, you know, I do see you recouping fine. You have the Queen of Cups as your outcome card. That's the one I've been clarifying here. I'm sorry, I should have showed you that. So, you know, she's pretty much in control, you know, of her emotions and things like that. So I don't see you like being, you know, I don't see big losses of money or being too upset or any of those types of cards. And somehow you are getting a wish out of this, you know, so I like that part. It's a little odd reading, definitely. And yeah, this part is going to be difficult for sure. But I see you bouncing back okay. I don't see you like staying in that energy for very long at all. So let me try one more thing here on this Four of Cups. Four of Cups. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, again, yeah, I think this is like an opportunity that, you know, you might think is just like a really small opportunity, but you just, you know, it really has the potential to become something very good. But you just like, you're just not like that thrilled with it and you may miss it, you know, so I think it has potential. And again, there's that Three of Swords being let down a little bit. And then there's another opportunity here with the Knight of Pentacles. It might be that you have to like study or go somewhere to learn something new, and that just doesn't thrill you, which is, I'm surprised, because I would think an Aquarius would be like totally into that. I don't know really much more I can do with this. I mean, your outcome isn't like awesome, you know, like you're totally bouncing back or anything like that, but it's not bad. Like I don't, you know, for as bad as this looks, I don't see you like, you know, in a bad position. I really don't. So yeah. End of the struggle. All right. So it will, like, I got the 10 of Wands. So it's going to be like the end of some burdens here anyway. And you have a new offer coming in. You have the Magician, you know, so I feel like, you know, this is going to be pretty quick. Like you're going to bounce back pretty quick. You know, I really don't see any big upsets here. And that Three of Swords never actually came out. So I think you're like avoiding something a little bit with this. I don't think this is, you know, I think this will be apparent, whatever this is. This could just be a problem with, you know, a couple people, a couple women, females at work. That's very possible. Again, could be like a pregnancy of some sort. You know, I don't know, all kinds of weird stuff coming out of this. But yeah, there's probably no avoiding that. But I think that you are averting like this by bouncing back quickly and staying in control of your emotions. And there's more offers coming through. We saw the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups. Those are new offers coming through. So, okay, I'll leave it there, Aquarius. It's a little odd reading, so I'll just kind of leave it as it is. All right, if you guys enjoyed this, you know, leave me a comment or something. That would be cool. And subscribe if you haven't already. I always appreciate that. It helps my channel. And I hope you guys have a great first part of the month. And hopefully most of you will avoid that moment, okay? And move on to great things. All right, have a good first of the month, Aquarius. Bye.